Get your popcorn ready. I'm serious. Grab it, because it's time for the DAANG DL Podcast. You know what it is. We talk hoops, headlines, everything in between, and we keep it real. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It is time for none other than yours truly, the voice, Mr. Savoir Faire, and we done jumped up in there giving you another segment of the infamous
DAANG DL.
Say it one more time.
DAANG DL.
Now you said it like you meant it. How y'all doing, man? This is episode 2 of the DAANG DL Podcast, the podcast that makes you just simply say
DAANG DL.
And the reason why you're saying DAANG DL, the reason why I might be saying DAANG DL, because some folks done jumped off into the spotlight. Yeah, they done put their life in a position for public opinion. And sometimes the opinion is public scrutiny. Sometimes it's public adulation, but it's public. And we're going to talk about what has made us all say, dang, to some portion or another this week. Unfortunately, though, those of you that have watched DL's comedy on stand-up, other shows, knows me personally, y'all know I have a soft spot for this young lady that just made the top of the DAANG DL list. I'm talking about none other than that sultry songbird. Woo, Miss Fantasia. But Fantasia is having a public family dispute, and it's tough because when a woman is in love, the first love is generally daddy, and then the other love is generally hubby, and she's got daddy on her heels talking about her hubby. And man, what I've learned out as a father is that you don't ever make your daughter choose between you and him, because daddy, him, is able to him places you ain't supposed to know about. And hubby, don't you ever tell a woman you supposed to love me and try to make her go against daddy, because she gonna run home. She's always gonna be daddy's little girl.
DAANG
You hear me?
DL.
You now understand what I'm putting down. But hey, man, don't take my word for it. Look at here. This is the thing that has made such the hoopla in the Barrino household. You know what I mean? And some of y'all had some things to say about daddy negatively, and then some of y'all may get it. What I'm going to try to do after I share this with all of you is put on my daddy hat and the hubby hat effectively mutually. And then I'm going to try to give a perspective on which way both is coming from. Let's hit it. Let's get it. Say it, Quan. Let's drop it.
Beauty that we've experienced over the years, we got a blind spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 2014, we had a conversation after 3 weeks of knowing each other.
That's what y'all told me.
And we said, what if we get married?
What? Meet me at the altar
We did
in
it.
your black dress.
Like we really did it.
Come on, bro. Hold it together. Yeah. Hold it together.
But the one thing that's missing in our life is we talked about it and did it.
Oh.
But I didn't properly propose.
All right now. Keep it together, Fantasia. Hold on. Keep it up. Stay
And one thing that I've learned as a man is that a good woman desires a proper proposal.
Desires.
But a godly woman
Shot
deserves one.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro.
Come on, walk off on that. Yeah. Meet me at the altar in your black dress. Come on, hold it together, brother. We ain't got it all day. Come on. Come on, man. I gotta see what the daddy was talking about.
For 11 years, you woke up every morning and you chose me.
11 years.
For 11 years, you've been an incredible mother to our children.
Yeah.
For 11 years, we fasted and we prayed.
Come on now.
So I'm going to give you a carrot for every year.
Come on, man. And Daddy said you spending her money on each carry. But that ain't none of my business. Yes, sir. Black love.
So, Mrs. Taylor, will you continue to let me love you, lead you, protect you, and push you as far as you can go and as high?
All right, y'all see what got the firestorm going. This man professed once more and again, 11 years later, his love for Fantasia. And he said, I love you so much that when we first did it, we talked about it, said, wouldn't it be cool? They was like, yeah, it'd be cool. And then they went and did something cool and they got married. Now, I always say that sometimes we put more into the wedding day than we do into the marriage. And obviously, it has worked for a decade plus one. 11 years. 11 years. But no, it didn't work out for Mary J. Blige when she said that. But 11 years, this man felt like I got to do it right by this lady. I did her right by making her an honest woman and giving her my last name and rock with her and support her and team with her. But I want to give her something that I feel she deserves, which is a proper proposal in front of all these here people that have paid to come see her. They adore you, but I love you. And man, hey, who can question that? Who can't respect that? Brother, you just honored your queen to the highest level of respect and love. You ain't got no pushback from me, but hey, Mr. Barrino, this is what Mr. Barrino said right here.
I love you with the love of the Most High, but you sleeping with the enemy.
What? Boy,
and I'm glad that you came up there. But by you want to get, listen, I can't talk to you, so I'm glad that you came here.
Yeah.
But honey, you don't know what you're doing. I'm praying for you. But you're shortening your days because of a man that you don't know. And your camp told me.
Oh, the camp
that
talking.
He's stealing.
Stealing?
Yes, they did.
They did, Daddy.
Your camp told me.
Mr. Barrino, that's what
they
told me.
Stealing. Don't that sound like a concerned father to you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess you would.
And you know what I'm saying is true.
Do you know Fantasia?
You know what I'm saying.
Do you know Fantasia?
You know exactly what I'm saying is true, but you'll do anything to protect that man.
Man, look at here. Let me tell you. Pops ain't playing. Pops ain't playing. When you got a daddy that feel like, now, listen here. Y'all can't be mad at daddy. Y'all can't be mad at daddy. Y'all can't be mad at him now. Listen, some people talk about that old man need to mind his business. They've been together 11 years. Now you want to. Well, he did say that for 11 years, well, he ain't been talking to her. Let's just put it like that. He ain't been able to talk to her. So he got to communicate to his baby girl, through her camp, through other people. We don't know because we ain't there. Only reason why we know any little bit that we know right now because y'all done brought it here. Now, Mr. Barrino, I will say this as a father. I told him I'm trying to put both hats on. As a father, I can understand that if you hearing somebody mistreating your baby girl, you going to go in daddy activate mode. You're going to be trying your best to do what all you can do to keep your baby from being hurt. But it's been 11 years, Mr. Barrino. 11 years that this man, she got a lot of money if he been stealing for 11 years and she ain't realizing. And Mr. Barrino, you trying to tell us that that man went and got 11-carat ring and Fantasia really the one that paid for it?
Dang, DL.
Is that what you really saying, Mr. Barrino? Because Fantasia kind of came back and she was like, This man, I am the executive. He is the operating, and we run these companies together. And do you really think, Daddy, that she kind of got disrespectful. She said, you ain't really no daddy, Mr. Barrino. She said that you was a donor, Mr. Barrino. That's the last thing any daddy want to hear from any of his cubs. He want to be more than a seed spreader. That means you just dropped it down and walked off, and they sprung up and did the best they could, and then whoever came by to pluck them up had to. That's who
Dang, DL.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Barrino. I didn't say it. Fantasia did. But what I'm trying to say, Mr. Barrino, that's your daughter, and about you bringing it to the public. Maybe you thought that since she won't talk to you, that the only way you could get her attention is that you put it on social media. But Mr. Barrino, father the father, no, man, you're gonna make her hold on tighter to her decision making. You're gonna make her cleave to the one you trying to sever her from more, because you done embarrassed your baby girl public. I'm telling you, you embarrassed her. You're saying that she done been made a fool of again. You talking about this girl done had mental health issues, and she gonna break down, and you got to say it too much to all of us. And I'm saying everybody's business ain't nobody's business, but I'm kind of glad you did, because it gave me something to say that I could go
Dang, DL.
about. You feel me? So thank you, Mr. Barrino. But you could have got the same people that came to you in that camp. You could have said, hey, well, look, this is what I'm kind of concerned about. And then once they vouch the concern, go to a family member that she does talk to. Moms. And even if you and moms ain't see eye to eye, you can be like, hey, look, I know we ain't really too much had it together, but for the sake of something we both have in common, which is the love we have for Fantasia, then can you get this message to her? Because this is what I'm being told. It might not be true, but tell her to look into it. Would you do that for me? And tell her daddy love her. And whatever it is we going through, tell her I want to resolve it. But you don't keep digging a hole that obviously y'all already in, because I can tell the way she talking to you, she ain't happy with you. The way she talking to you, Mr. Barrino, she ain't too much happy with you. And she ain't been too much happy with you for some time now. And the father, Mr. Barrino, I need you to listen to ODL. All right? We ain't going to do this in public. We're going to do this father to father. Man, you need to offer an apology video for the method that you use just as loud publicly as you did with telling her that her days is going to be short. Man, that's your baby. You don't speak no curse on your baby now. You could be right is right, but you don't speak no curse. That's one of the things I hated. Hearing old folks used to tell us, you do what I say, or you be disobedient, you ain't going to live long. Why would you curse me? I'm your seed. So don't do that, Mr. Barrino. Don't tell that girl her day is going to be shortened. You want her to outlive you, or else your sorrow will be added unto, because you got to bury your baby. Come on, Mr. Barrino. Now, another thing is, that's their business. If that girl done been stolen from before, and she ain't learned from that, and you feel like she getting stolen from again, that is what she got to suffer, because she well over 21. She got children, multiple children. So you let her live her life. It looked like from that video of the reposal that she awful happy with that man. And it looked like he awful happy that she chose him. So let him be, Mr. Barrino. You ain't got really, much time to be wasted. None of us do, but you get what I'm saying. Make these latter days the better days, not the badder days. But we're going to get into, Mr. Barrino, with your son-in-law. Well, if you a donor, can I call him? Okay. We're going to talk about we're going to listen to what Fantasia's husband had to say.
My wife, I was running my own multi-million-dollar company.
Come on, millionaire.
Period. That means her success, her career didn't build me, didn't shape me.
Yes.
That's because I went to Sunoco Leadership Academy.
Yes.
BMW Black Belt Training, Tuck School of Business, Small Business Accelerator, CMEDI Business Initiative.
Pop that call,
and had a lot of success and a lot of recognition.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for those things. because I am a justice impacted individual and I had to overcome tremendous adversity and circumstances in order to break a lot of criminogenic mindsets and trauma and behavior that was keeping me at living at a lower level than what I was capable of.
Now let's get to the point of the day.
I experienced incredible success. However, I wasn't satisfied with that success. And I started going into the prisons and sharing the gift of game and being transparent and vulnerable, helping brothers that are forgotten, giving them breadcrumbs so that they could navigate. Okay.
Give them a slice of bread, though. Next time
I met my wife.
All right.
I hope she don't get upset with this, but I'm gonna speak the truth. I asked for the prenup. A prenup wasn't put on me. I asked for it because I had business partners that I needed to protect, and I needed to make sure her family knew that I had no intentions on coming after anything that she had established before she met me. I wanted to create a runway where we could just experience love with each other and figure out what this natural feeling was that we were exploring, that was just exploding in both of us, that provoked us to get married after 3 weeks. You dig?
Yeah, I did.
After that time, chaos broke out. The gentleman who is taking the initiative to use her and my platform, because he does not have one, to demonstrate things that are beyond false and fictitious. It's beyond that. Didn't show up to the wedding. Didn't want to speak with me, get to know me.
All right, well, Dad, he said you got a lot to say about a person you don't know. And even when he was trying to know you at the time, you wouldn't come up to the wedding, even speak to him before the wedding as a man to man. Now, I understand how, daddies will play that power role. If you ain't for something, you don't support something, and coming to the wedding would have been you conceding to support something that you didn't agree in. But, it comes a time as a parent, especially us as fathers, that you got to push aside what your pride tell you is right and righteous. And you got to be there for that baby. You got to be there for your daughter. That day was for your daughter as well as her new groom. So you had to be there for her, even if you wasn't there in agreement to what was going on. You agreed when you held that baby when she first got here that you would always be there for her. And if you wasn't there on the wedding day, man, you really wasn't being there for her. So I'm going to say this, because Fantasia went a little deep and she pulled out some public arrest records and said that daddy ain't been a daddy for a while, and that she pulled up somewhere he was arrested for domestic violence. Barrino, Taylor, I believe that is, families. Look, man, y'all got children watching y'all, okay? Y'all got Fantasia's children. Y'all got her brother's children's kids. Come on, y'all. Not in public, okay? This is what I'm going to say. All y'all seem to be doing the wrong thing under the right reason impression, okay? Y'all got each other's phones numbers. It's time to put aside pride from Mr. Barrino, Fantasia, and her husband, and whoever else may be part of the separation, and come together unitedly in that Barrino-Taylor family circle. Mend this. Mend it. Don't mean y'all got to hang out. Don't mean y'all got to spend every holiday together, but mend this. Mend this. So at least if you have no desire to know daddy, the children can know granddaddy. Mend this. Because no matter how right you may be in your disdainment and your anger, when one of them departs, there's going to be a level of guilt that gnaws, nibbles, or devours your inside.
Dang, DL.
Yeah, so y'all get that right. All right. Guess what we gonna do? We gonna move it right along into the something like that. Check this out real quick. Man, call my friends over at Smart Fares right now at 1-800-942-3078. That's Smart Fares, 1-800-942-3078. Tell them Savoir Fair DL Marshall sent you. Tell them you heard it on Backstage Pass, and man, they might even give you a better deal. It's Smart Fares, 1-800-942-3078. All right, y'all, and a little sadder note, our Black community, we lost another one. Reverend Jesse Jackson. He got up out of here, passed away on the 17th of February. And man, what a sad day. I talking about an activist icon, did his marches with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, was there when Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated, standing right there next to him. Many times, many conversations, I'm sure, carried it on. In the 80s, Reverend Jesse Jackson was somebody that alerted in me, along with my father, to give me a visual of what saying it loud, being black and proud was. You know, I knew that James Brown said it, but when you had the Rainbow, first the Push Coalition, the Rainbow Push Coalition, Jesse Jackson told us not to forget telling ourselves that I am somebody. I am somebody. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And then he told me to keep hope alive. I remember watching, because I love music, The Summer of Soul, and Reverend Jesse Jackson was right there in the midst of that, making sure that the black community had a sense of togetherness, unity, pride in being who we were. And man, when even what I'm doing right now, he was an activist to make sure that in media channels, media companies, media platforms was fairly treating black journalists, black anchors, black news reporters, black weather persons, and free speech of journalism to tell our story, the truth and the righteous way, not milked down. Watered down. Y'all get what I'm saying? So after telling us keep hope alive, I saw a man of my race gave me the confidence to say, man, a black man can run for president? And I remember hearing so many black people say, he ain't gonna win. What a defeatist mentality. Just think of how many people had to say, we gonna go because we believe he can win, but we had never seen it before. And sometimes when you are the trailblazer, people don't understand the importance of getting behind you because that journey has never been blazed before. But you was a trailblazer, first black man to run for the office of presidency, not once, but twice. And even though you didn't win, you won, because you are the possibility that President Barack Obama saw to become the 44th president of these not so United States. Almost, but not so. And because you lost twice in your running, he won twice in his runnings to be president. And guess what? Reverend Jesse Jackson ran a push to tell black little boys and little girls, such as myself, that heard the message and acted on it, to go out and register so that you could go out and vote. And because I heard Jesse Jackson say, I am somebody, and for me to keep hope alive, that when I turned 18, I registered proudly to vote. And I exercised those rights to vote. So that when it came a time again where another black man ran for the office of president, not once, but twice, my vote mattered. My vote counted because my vote was heard. So, man, in the honor of Reverend Jesse L. Jackson, y'all that's 18, about to be able to vote, go register so you can vote. Those that have registered and don't vote, exercise your right. Whether you feel as though it's going to make a difference, exercise your right because it's your right. And guess what? The ops is banking on the fact that you don't care enough about your rights to go out and vote. So, hey, man, I heard that they won't even let the Honorable Reverend Jesse L. Jackson lay in state in Washington, D.C. Say that ain't so.
Dang, DL.
Say that ain't so, that they got to lay him in state at the Rainbow Push Coalition headquarters, which I hear one more sermon coming from Reverend Jesse Jackson, is that we don't have to rely on other people's tools and their toolbox to help us build what is best for us. I can hear him saying, don't forget, they ice ain't colder than ours. And our grass just as green, if not greener than theirs. Y'all understand? Pardon me. So I want y'all to remember Jesse Jackson. I want y'all to tune in to his services. And I want y'all to remember, like my cousin, Marguerite Johnson said, y'all know her as Maya Angelou. Somebody show you who they are, believe them the first time. And they showing us. When somebody that's a CK can lay in the state capitol, but somebody that is a JJ can't. Y'all catching what I'm saying?
Dang, DL.
Y'all picking up what I'm putting down?
Dang, DL.
So I want y'all, man, to remember Jesse Jackson. Go out and vote. And before we move on to the next section, y'all, we need FUBU more than ever. And I ain't talking about the clothing brand. I'm talking about the mentality. We got to make sure that we doing things for us, by us, that we don't be forgotten by us.
Dang, DL.
All right, man, we got one more segment of the DAANG DL podcast. We rolling on time. And just in case y'all forgot, here's the DAANG DL.
DAANG DL. DAANG DL. DAANG DL. DAANG DL.
Mr. Tenderism. Come on, man. Folk been trying to tell you that them folks, them others, they like mayonnaise on their ribs, not barbecue sauce. And man, they used you to take a coffee shop that was struggling into $1 million business of selling your barbecue using your terminology. And as soon as they got your patent, they tried to kick you out the door and told you couldn't even say what you created. Boy, that sounds familiar, don't it? We come up with something, they take it, and then make it to seem like Happy Black History Month. Yeah, but Mr. Tenderism, man, we try to tell you, don't fall for it. Don't do this. They ain't caring about you. What Michael Jackson say? What he was just trying to say is they don't really care about us. And man, they mess around and said Michael Jackson went to sleep and didn't wake up. Yeah, that's what they said. But I'm going to tell you this, Mr. Tenderism, you fell asleep. You got the opportunity to wake up. Now, I'm going to show you how we do. They was telling you, get away. We're going to help you out. You didn't listen. You came up speaking for him. Man, no, that's a good man. He don't see color. That sound familiar, don't it? I think Samuel L. Jackson, Stephen, that's who it was. You were sounding a little like Stephen, Mr. Tenderism. Oh, no, man, no, he ain't. No, we good. We all good. He just grinning. But you can look in his eyes and tell that it was something behind them eyes that you didn't even recognize. Yeah, man. Willie D tried to show you. He tried to put it right in front of your face. He asked that man the questions that man couldn't answer, especially with you sitting right there. Then when you got up to go use the restroom, he elaborated a little bit more. But then when you came back, he made sure that you didn't say too much. And for that young brother that they called the security guard that's still out at their destination, yeah, watch out. Because if he use one, he gonna use another. So I would say this, man, Mr. Tenderism, I saw that you had a GoFundMe page. You was asking for $1,000, a little better. You done raised $400. Listen, Mr. Tenderism, I'm wishing you all the best, but I'm like everybody that ain't. I ain't fixing to give to your GoFundMe page. But I will do this. When I'm in Texas, I think Houston is where you are now. I'm going to come by. And I want to see how tender that barbecue is. I want to see how tasty that barbecue is because I'm going to support your business. I will support your work, but I ain't going to just give because you asked. You're going to have to show us that you're going to listen to us, Mr. Tenderism, because we were trying to prevent you from going through what you was going through. Huh? Yeah, that's what we was trying to do. So, hey, y'all. Man, I am happy to say we up, we rolling. You can catch a new episode weekly of none other than the
Dang, DL.
podcast. All right. And what we do is we look around, we hunt. Sometimes we stalk to see if we can find information and topics that will make you go.
Dang, DL.
And till the next time, man, y'all make sure that y'all be blessed. Sing the jingle with you. Come on, ladies.